Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Tuesday the 21st of September 2021. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. So this is the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle, if I can make myself heard over the sound of a chopper outside. I think that's probably what it is. Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle. It's occasionally tricky, recently not so, but who knows? I mean, we never know with these games. That's why we play them, don't we? We just can't be sure just which day we're going to be stuck with a real humdinger. If that's a good word to use, I'm not sure. It's an American term, but anyway. Right, so let's get on with it, shall we? And say what I can see. All right, well, I see a 9. It's not the most direct thing, but that's the first thing I see anyway. 9 across here, right, leaving these two squares. But now look, 9 down here, so 9 is in one of these two squares here, so blocking up here, right? So blocked and blocked. So 9 has got to be in that square there. That's the first thing that I noticed. Maybe you noticed something different, something easier. But anyway, now I've done that 9. Certainly we've got the 2 here blocking across, and oops, dropped my mouse, 2 blocking across there, so that's a 2. And now I see the 7 stops these 3 squares from being 7. This 7 stops this square from being 7, so guess what? 7 has to be in that square in that row, and let's continue on with our 7 blocking down, 7 across here. That's the only possibility for 7 there, and we're going to keep going because I've just noticed that's opened up another avenue for a placement. 7 down there, lucky 7 again goes there, and there's only one block yet to have a 7, is this block here, so you can see 7 across, 7 up. 7 up, that's 2 drinks. 7 goes there. Okay, right, 7 we can now forget about. Four blocking across here, 4 blocking across here. That's got to give me a 4 in that square there. Well, I'm going to talk something through with you, dear viewer. So hang on with me while I explore, right? Okay, I see a 2 in these 2 squares, and I see a 6 in these 2 squares. They're both in the same columns. That means that neither this square nor that square could be a 2 or a 6. It means that 2 and 6 have to be in these 2 squares. So we can now work out what's in the other squares, and keeping our fingers crossed, which is a pointless exercise, we might be able to, as I mentioned in the notes to the earlier video, we might be able to ascertain what is left. So so 2 and 6 are in those 2 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 9 are the missing numbers. 5 and 9 are here, and it was absolutely no use whatsoever, but it was worthwhile seeing, right? This is how we play the game, right? You have to keep exploring. If you're new to Sudoku, well, you find many times you look for stuff and you're hopeful, but it doesn't actually amount to anything substantial, but that's okay. Oh, look, much easier than that. 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking up here, and 1 goes there. By the way, if you're new to the channel, You should know that I never play these games in advance. I don't practice or work out any kind of plan, and I have absolutely no idea of their actual level despite their recorded level from the publishers, which is often wildly different. Okay, 3, 5, 6. Okay, we're missing down here, we're missing 3, 5, and 6. 6 blocks this square, so 6 is in one of those squares down there. Is that going to help us? 6. Oh, it's also 5, right? I just realized 6 and 5 are in these two squares. Right, 6 and 5. Yes, 6 and 5. Okay, so the missing number here then is 3. That's what we need to complete this column, right? This is 6 and 5. Okay. That's not going to help. Okay. Okay, now we have 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking down here, 3 across here. That's a 3 there, 3 across this row, 3 up that column, 3 has to be in that square there. Can we finish? No, we cannot do any more. 3 is left with a couple of possibilities. Okay. I do know that 5 is in this column here, and it's not very helpful either because I have a 5 blocking here and a 5 blocking here and a 5 blocking here. So I know 5 is in this column here, but that's not going to help me greatly either. Excuse my silence. I haven't taken a vow of silence and become a monk or something like that. I'm just thinking what might possibly come next. Okay, I can't see anything, so I'm just going to highlight the numbers because this often makes it easier to see things when you're highlighting the numbers. It's just clearer sometimes if we can do anything else. Oh, 7 we've got already. Well, my judgment is that I can't see anything else that I could do, certainly not easily. So I shall just place pairs, candidate pairs, shall I? That's the next step really. So I'm going to say 1 blocks up this column here, so 1 is allowed as candidates in those squares there and along this bottom row here. Okay, twos are blocking down here, so could be in those squares there. I feel like I should be able to do more, but I guess not. Okay, so threes, then threes are possible there. Obviously we can see intersecting here, and threes are possible in these squares as well because of this three blocking along here, right? Threes are also possible there. Okay, let's move along. Fours. Fours are not giving up much, are they? Fives then. Fives, I think there are some places fives. Okay, oh, so this was 5 and 6 if I remember. Let's put that in now. Fives I was doing. So 5 blocks down here, so 5 is somewhere in this column, so this can't be 5, and this says this can't be 5, and this 5 says you can't be 5, so 5's got to be there. Up here in the top second block, I should say, this could be 5s. So 5 blocks across here. Oh, it was what I said, it would be 4, right? 5 is somewhere in here. I'm going to put that in. It's not a pair, but I'm going to put them in just to help me remember, because I know 5's in these 4 squares here, so that means nothing possible up here. I'm going to put that there just to remind me. 6. 6 down here, so 6 is there and also in these 2 squares. Yeah, I think that's about it. 7's done already. 8's. This 2 and 6 is actually a matching pair. I've just realized. Okay, so 8 blocking across here, so that's an 8 pair there now. So what else is missing here? Oh, 5 and 9, right, which I can't tell anything about. Okay, but I'm going to put those in, 5 and 9. Finish that block. 5, 9, okay. Where was I? Doing 8s, wasn't I? Any more on 8s? Okay, 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking across here. So these 2 squares are potential 8s. And 9. 9 blocks down here, giving us these 2 as potential candidate placements. Nine blocking across here, so this square and this square gives us a pair of 9s. And that be that, I think. Right then. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start putting in the remaining candidates. It's a shame there isn't some help down here, really. This is it looks like it should be good. You know, missing numbers are 2, 8, and 9, but we've got no intersecting 2s, 8s, or 9s anywhere really. So either vertically or horizontally. So I'll just have to forget that, right, and come back over here. So we've got this block here, so let's work our way up this chute, shall we? Can you work your way up a chute? Probably if you push your arms and legs against the sides. Oh no, I've never tried to do it. Now, 1 we have already, 2 blocks down here, and 2 blocks up here. So 2 is somewhere in that right-hand column. 3 we've got already. 4 we have blocking this square here, but nothing else. So 4 goes there. 5 we've placed, 6 we've placed, 7 we've placed, 9 we've placed. The only thing we haven't placed is an 8. 8 blocks there, 8 blocks there. So there are 3 possibilities of where 8 might go, and it might go in those squares there. Since this is 2 and 6, this is 1 and 8, this has got to be 1 or 8. Any help over here? No. Okay, don't worry about it. So then let's put in the missing numbers. 1 in these squares. 2, 3 is done. 4 just blocks that square there. 5, 6, 7, 9 is done. We're looking for 8. We're looking for 8, we're looking for 8, we're looking anywhere we can for 8, and we don't see any, so 8 can go in all of those places. Okay, now we should just come along we'll go around like this. So I'll talk about this block 2 here, for those of you that like to number their blocks. Okay, so 1 is possible in those squares. 2 we've placed, 3 we've got, 4. Hey, up, here comes the 4. This is, by the way, this is not a 1 and 5 pair because we have 1s here, so don't make that basic error. 4 goes in there, 5s, 6s, 6 blocks up here. We can't block any other squares though. So 6 is like that. 7 we've placed, 9 we've placed, 8 we have not placed, but we have a slight block there. So 8 in these available squares, and let's finish this horizontal chute. 1, 2 is done, 3 is done, 4, help, gives us no help, 4 is there, 5, 6, any restrictions on 6 anywhere? I don't believe so, we'll just put that in then. 7, 9 is done, 8, we're looking for 8, no restrictions on 8, oh dear. Right, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, there's a bit of error checking here. Okay. Return of the chopper. Alright, well, okay, good. This looks like it might give us some challenge today. We've been sorely lacking one recently, so this could be our chance to use some special Sudoku logic. Now I'm being assailed by the sounds of industrial machinery. Sorry if that's giving you a headache, but we'll try to ignore it. 2 doesn't block any of these cells, so we'll just put them in all of them. 3 we've placed already, 4 doesn't touch any of them either. So there we go with 4, 5 we've placed, 7, 8, 9 is placed, we're looking for a 6. Now 6 can stop here and here, so we can place 6 as a pair there. Let's finish this bottom block here, block 9. This is just going to give me everything, isn't it? I think so. The missing numbers are 2, which we don't know, 8, which we don't know, and 9 we don't know, right? 2, 8, 9. Okay. So, all right, let's get this block, and I'm just going to have to finish the whole thing, I think, before I get any further. It seems likely. 2, okay, 2 is available like this. 3, 4, 5 done. 7, 8, 9 done. 6 is the one we don't yet. Ah, we've got a single. There we go. 6 blocks. Just that one square there, perfectly allowing us to place a 9. And now we should hopefully be able to pick up on stuff. So if this is a 9, this has to be a 5. So let's get rid of 5s in those squares there. And let's get rid of the 9 in this square here. Okay. Is it going to do anything else for us? Yeah, okay, 2, 6, 2, 5, 6, and 5, 6. So there you go. 3 numbers in 3 squares. Yay! That's the, that's the first time we've had a triple for ages, I think. Even we haven't even needed something like that. I mean, it's not the most difficult kind of Sudoku logic, but I mean, even something like this has been lacking from the New York Times and the Los Angeles Times expert level for some time. Okay, so we know that we can get rid of any 2s, 5s, or 6s. So let's get rid of. In fact, there's not much to get rid of. Just these 2 2s. There we go. So we're left with 3, 8, 9, 3, 8, 9, and 8, 9. Okay, good. Guess what? We've also found a unique rectangle here. So we've got 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, and 2, 5, 6 now. And so this box here must be a 5, because if it were, it can't be a 2 or a 6. If it were, that would give us an illegitimate puzzle. You understand, if this were 2, this would be 6, 2, 6. And if this were 6, 2, it would mean that there's more than one solution, and we can't have that, so we know that that's a 5. Okay, that's good. That means that this must be a 6, and this must be a 5. And we can get rid of candidate 5 there. Okay, now we are doing much better, I believe. Right. 2, 6, and 1, 2, 6. That looks okay. 1, 2, 2. Right, okay. Okay. I must stop saying okay. I think before I fill in this last block here, I'm going to see if there are any errors or things that I can do now that I've done a little something. I haven't done a great deal, but something. So, sometimes you can just find out other things that you can do. Okay, looking good. Okay, yeah. So there's 6 here. Look, I've got to place 2 here and a 6 here. And so this is a 2 now. And that means neither of these can be 2. That has to be a 1 or 6. Seven is done. 8. Okay, so 8 is now a pointing pair, right? So up here and here, we have to remove candidate 8. Can't be true any longer. Okay, I think that's it. So now we're ready for our final block, candidate fillings. So 1 blocks across here, telling us that 1 must be possible in those squares. 2 blocks down here, up here. So 2 is anywhere in that central column. 3 we've placed already. 4 blocks up here like this, but unfortunately that's all, so 4 is available like that. 5 across here, so 5 is like this. 6, 7 we've placed, 8 we've placed, we're looking for a 9 and we're going to get a single 5. 9 blocks up here, 9 blocks across here, so those are available for 9 and we are left with a single 5 now. 5 goes there. This can't be a 5, so this must be a 5. Let's get rid of candidate 5 there. And let's get rid of candidate 5 where we can't use it in this block now. And we can also say that this has to be a 5. And this can no longer be a 5, so we shall remove its potential candidate. Right. Okay, doing nicely, I think so. What do I see? Let's have a look. Let's highlight again and see what's going on. Well, 5's actually finished now. Okay, so now we have pointing candidates here and here. These 8s are the only 2 here. So this must not be an 8, and that will mean that this square here must be an 8, and therefore it's probably enough to finish the game. 1 is up here, this is an 8, this is a 1, this is a 4. These squares cannot be 4. So now we're left with a 1 and 3 pair. These 8s have to be removed. So this is our 8 here now. We've got a 4 here, so this is a 2. We have to remove candidate 2 along here. It's 4 and 9. Okay, what else? This 1 means we have to remove 1 from those squares, giving us a 1 to place here, and we remove 1s in there because we've got a 1 up here, and we remove the 1 here, and that gives us a single 6 there and a 1 there. Now we have this 6, this must be a 4. Okay, let's remove the 4s, 6 and 8. Here we have a 9 and I've got a 4 here. Was that 9 already there from the beginning and I placed it unnecessarily? Whatever, don't care now. This is a 9 and this is a 4. Don't care now because we've got the answer now, so don't matter, don't care. 4 goes there, cannot go there I should say. We have a 9, so this has got to be a 2. This is our 9. 9 is forbidden in those squares. What's left? We've got to get rid of this 4. 2, 6, 2, 6. Okie dokie. Right, what else? I'm sure there's just some more candidate removals to be done to finish the game off. That's how it seems. Doesn't look like anything else is really going to be necessary. 8. This cannot be 8. So let's get rid of you. This 1 says that this can't be a 1 now. Has to be a 3. 1 has to go there. 3 says this is a 3. And this is a 3 down here. So these 2 squares must must remove candidate 3. That's what I tried to do. Okay. What's left? 4, 6, 4, 6, 6, 8, 6, 8, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Oh, look, here we go. There's another unique rectangle here. 8, 9, 8, 9, and a 2, 8, 9. So let's use our skill with the unique rectangle and place. Good grief, what's going on there? Let's use our skill with the unique rectangle and place a 2 here, and that will finish the game nice and easily. 8 to go here. That's a 9. 8, 9. Something's missing up here. Okay, we got 4 already, so this is a 6, 4, 6, 2, 6 here. Are you biting your nails? Are you worried that this won't work out? I wouldn't worry too much. I'm pretty sure it is going to. 6 across here. 4 stops this from being a 4. 4's got to be in this square here. There is only one number to get. I believe it's an 8. We are looking for our rainbow. We got our rainbow. Okay. Well, thank you for the New York Times expert level puzzle. Now, that was slightly better than we have seen recently because I used in my solve 2 unique rectangles and a triple. So that's slightly better. It's still not really needing things like XY wings, or even an X wing is trickier than those things, I think, to find often, or hidden quadruples or something, or sometimes they get really tough. We still haven't seen it as superbly tough yet, but I'm going to say that that one is definitely in the right direction. So thank you to the Los Angeles Times for today's expert level puzzle, and I hope to see you again for more Sudoku anytime you feel like it. Bye bye.